Hi, today's activity is called Race Around the Sun. Race Around the Sun is going to investigate how near planets like Mars, Venus, and Mercury revolve around the Sun. And we're also going to cover the concepts of planets, orbits, and patterns. Now, this activity can also be used to practice math concepts if the students are asked to do the measurement and calculations needed to draw the orbit of the planets. For this activity, you'll need one foam hinge container or other suitable box-like container, 4 pins of different colors, one orbit grid blackline master that includes the orbits of the 4 inner planets. This is page 3 of the raft idea sheet. Scissors, tape or glue, a chart of planet positions, heliocentric longitudes, which can be downloaded at the URL listed in the web resource section of the RAF idea sheet. Step 1. Compare the flat area on top of the hinge foam container with the black line master orbit grid. Next, have the students cut out the orbit grid. On the orbit grid, have the students label each orbit with the name of the appropriate planet and the degree measurements at 10-degree intervals. Once this is complete, you can have the student tape or glue the orbit grid to the top of the hinge container. Here we have our chart that contains the angular orbital locations or the heliocentric longitude for specific dates for each planet. For each planet, find the heliocentric longitude for the first of the month that is approximately 1 year ago from the current day's date. Insert each planet's pin into the appropriate place in the planet's orbit. For example, let's start at January 2009. Place the Mercury pin at the 6-degree mark on the orbit model. Next, place the Venus pin at the 49-degree mark. Now Earth at the 101-degree mark. And finally, our red pin for Mars at the 269-degree mark. Next, for each planet, find the heliocentric longitude for the first of each subsequent month. Then move each planet's pin to the next position. For example, following the heliocentric longitude chart for February 2009, move the Mercury pin to the 178-degree mark on the orbit model. Move the Venus pin to the 99-degree mark. Then Earth to the 132-degree mark, and then finally Mars to the 287-degree mark. Repeat the same steps, following the heliocentric longitude chart until one planet passes the starting point. You can see that Mercury makes a complete orbit by April 2009. Now to complete the activity, determine which planets come in second, third, and fourth. Now you're ready to run your own experiments.